Hi everyone, I'm Sean Callebs. I'm a business news anchor here at CGTN in Washington, D.C. If I had to characterize 2025 in one word, I think it would be challenging. I want to start, we can talk about work, talk about news, talk about my personal life, and I'll get into all of those in just a minute. I want to talk about the most memorable thing that I covered this year, and that would be going to China. I spent a month in China in March of this year, and we did a lot of high-tech stories. And we did this one where we put these sort of exoskeleton on our legs. We were able to climb this giant mountain, and it assists you as you're going up. And I got so much interest in that story once it got done. Now, fast forward to September of this year, I hiked the Grand Canyon. And for someone my age, that is a challenge. And in terms of stories that were touching, again, I'd go back to China. We were covering two sessions. We were in the Great Hall of the People, which is an amazing building to be in, so historic. And I'm one of few Western reporters who were in there reporting that day. My job was to get interviews. And I don't know that many people on site. But there was this one crush of humans trying to interview someone, and I kind of jokingly said, we can't get in. Turned out it was probably the most wealthy, most driven woman in China, Dong Mingchu. She has a company that does so many things, electronics, and she saw our piece and granted us a one-on-one interview, and then invited us down to her factories in the Zhuhai area. And it was just really amazing, and she is quite a force. And she actually chastised me for not knowing Mandarin, so I came back determined to learn Mandarin. And if you're challenging from a news coverage standpoint, boy, it's been quite a year for us. Donald Trump took office and just turned the United States on its head. I think everyone will agree with that, his supporters and his detractors. His policies certainly a deviation away the United States has been going. His cabinet members, all this has really made it an interesting year. And in terms of covering news, Trump certainly has gone after immigration, gone after other nations, and part of that is driving a wedge between China and the United States, and that's been difficult. I come from a conservative state, and a lot of my supporters are very, very strong Trump supporters, and working for China, we have these animated discussions about where things are, and I try to explain to people, look, it's not China of 1990. Things are a lot different. Their technology, their AI, their EVs, renewable energy, mass transit, they are light years ahead of us in so many ways. And it's something we really need to focus on. And the fact the U.S. is getting away from those things, and when they cling to fossil fuels, I worry about where this country is going to be in 5 to 10 years. But, you know, I think it's ending on a positive note. I think that the two sides hopefully are getting more close together and hopefully find a way to work together more closely. As people always say, there's a lot more that binds these two nations that don't. And again, this keyword challenging comes up so much. It has been a challenging year. My mom passed away as well. That was a very difficult moment for me. Wasn't unexpected. She'd been in hospice, but you really can't tell how you're going to react until something like that happens. So from a personal standpoint, professional standpoint, anchor, it's just been challenging from beginning to end. But you know what? I'm still working. I still have hope for the future. I have hope for all these countries, and I hope we can work together, continue to improve the economy and make things better. So maybe next year, instead of challenging, we'll say uplifting. So that's what I'm looking for in 2026.